Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is a daily close to see what's going on in Bitcoin, what happened today and what it might happen next. I would like to mention that this video is sponsored by MEXC, celebrating the 7 years with massive bonuses. Check the link below. So basically we are in this scenario where we have a potential 1, 2 and then 3 for hitting the 1.618. We saw of course here kind of a movement toward the upside, taking the high, but nothing looks really impulsive yet. We were looking for 1, 2, 3 until we got invalidation of any kind of impulse. And that means, of course, is it that this wave for unfolding as an expanding flat toward the downside A, B, and a C, finishing, of course, as this at 1.38 and 1.618. Actually, it can be very possible, since we are still inside the time, that it can still be unfolding a wave 4. Don't forget the time taken, of course, from this wave 2 can unfold until double time. As you can see here, until this blue box, and this possibly double time for a wave 2, meaning you are still inside it, and we might still, of course, see a move toward the downside, potentially 1.38, or it can be, of course, something like running flat, but I would like to see, of course, 5 waves toward the downside, which are still missing internally, meaning on the 15-minute chart, if you take a look, you have potentially so far A, B, and a C, but I cannot read this ABC with any form of structure exactly here, so therefore I'm still looking for lower. Now I'm testing as well the 1-to-1 fib level to see the reaction. Of course, if we see a move toward the upside, taking here this level, meaning invalidation of any kind of an impulse. If you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, your wave 4 should not interfere, of course, with the wave 1, because this is your impulse here as a wave 1. 2, you're looking for a wave 3, which should overshoot actually. So overshooting this would be much more nicer, because of course it's gonna hit, of course, the 0.23, also this level here. It might move back for a wave 4 and then moving toward the downside for the 1.38, 1.618. However, very essential, of course, to see a move toward the downside, of course, overshooting the 1-to-1 fib level to say, okay, that this is an impulse toward the downside. So these are the insights. I cannot really say that this is gonna end in 3 ways, because how can we read this therefore? W, X, and a Y, I know it can be like 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So it can be, of course, like a big retracement and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to take this low. Yeah, so this is the idea in case we finish in 3 ways at the 1-to-1 fib level. So basically, those are the readings right now. Now, in a bigger view, what it might happen if we don't take, of course, a wave 4 and we take the invalidation, because as you can see, the invalidation is very close to the 1.38, 1.618, meaning a wave 4 might dive deeper, nobody knows, and then hit, of course, the zone 1, invalidation of any kind of impulse, meaning simply you finish, of course, a wave A over there with an A, where you can see the A here, B, and a C. Yeah, here we go. And with this scenario, of course, you're gonna finish a wave A, you're gonna be straightforward for a wave B potentially. Now it can be the wave B, of course, a little bit a deeper wave as a wave B here, 1.618. It has to take the invalidation, and then of course moving toward the upside for a wave C. Yeah. So these are the possibilities, guys. And if we finish with a wave C, that means, of course, you are in a formation of 3 waves up. Potentially, you want to take the 1.0. Yeah. Is this taken from the A? Yes. The 1.0 fib level, and of course the 0.618 as a zigzag, 100%. Here we go. So yeah, potentially, of course, that you might see this, but actually it might transform to this rather than 0.618. It might transform to this. Here we go, 1.05. Yep, so these are the possibilities, but currently we're gonna keep it, and later on we see how if it's gonna transform to 3 waves up here, rather, of course, than an impulse. Therefore, of course, we change this. If we gonna keep it as 3 waves, yeah, then we turn it to a wave C, a regular flat, which is the same at the end, guys, but of course the blue box becomes here. So this is a difference. It's a big difference actually, but okay, the 1-to-1 fib level might be, of course, the same level to reach. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.